Hello to all that want more knowledge on plumbing related tasks. Today we're going to talk about your service valves underneath your fixtures, such as a toilet down here and underneath your lavatory sink. It's been code for a very long time that you're supposed to have shutoffs under there in order to isolate the flow of water to those fixtures in case there's an issue with that fixture. So if you get a leak on the toilet, you need to be able to shut it off. First of all, we got a couple of different valves in play in this scenario here. On this side, we've got a quarter turn ball valve. These are going to require very little maintenance and basically none. It's a metal ball inside of the valve, open, closed. There's not a lot to it. There's a little bit of packing in there. If they leak, they have to be replaced. There's just no way around it. You can't repair it. So what we got here is you got your quarter turn ball valve. So it's just a simple. You can even tell oh, I'm going the wrong way. You can even tell straight down, quarter turn, water's off now. It's just that simple. These are honestly the greatest way to go because you can just put them in and kind of forget about them. There's not a lot of maintenance. If they go wrong and they start to leak, you are going to have to replace it, which isn't a big deal. Give us a call and we're happy to come in and pop them off and put new ones in. On this side of things, what we're going to show you is a Brascraft. I believe this one is it's a globe valve, but it's like a CR19 or CR14. I can't remember, but Brascraft, it's a great product because you can repair them. But again, they need to be repaired. So every so many years, they do wear out because they have rubber O-rings in them, and they just sit open for years and years and years. This is the Brascraft, and oftentimes what happens is, I don't know if you can see this or not, but this is the stem of the valve right attached to the handle. And as we turn it, this one has been replaced recently, but as you turn it on one that's been open for, let's say, 5 years, you got a toilet put in 5 years ago, and now we are coming in, we're going to do a service, or there's a backup and water needs to be turned off. This is one of the more common leaks that happens. And it's because this valve has been left open, tight in the open spot for 5 years, and water's rushed past it and it hasn't moved. And then you come in and try to turn it off, and you'll often get a leak right on this stem. And what that is just the packing inside of here has gone because it's pressed into the open position. And it's a simple repair that can be done fairly quickly. Service call, get it knocked out in that first hour. But yeah, so you'd be able to shut it off. One way to avoid that happening is you could probably every 6 months to a year, just go around to all of your valves that are globe valve, and you can just go around to them, simply just turn them. If they feel smooth, that's great, nice and smooth. Use the unit, whatever fixture it is, so a toilet, we'll flush it, we'll get our one flush, and then that should be it. We shouldn't get any more water. And the valve inside of here, the different type of valve in here, won't activate because we've closed it. So we know that valve is working. These are just simple maintenance things that you can do to prevent having to do the service call. A valve like that should last 10, 15 years. If it's maintained properly. And it's just as simple as using it. They want to be used. They want to be moved around. And now the valve's back on. So, yeah, simple tip to avoid having to have an emergency service call done. And hopefully it's useful.